to play this thing out tonight.
Well, Gareth Southgate naming an unchained of this team. That is Tyler Adams, Yunus Musa, and Weston McKinney.
And discrimination. We are underway. And whether a tie might be enough, but as Turner slices that out.
Ball back. They've got the solid lines defensively, and we'll see in the attack if that.
McKinney for Tim Way to chase. The Parker Zimmerman directing traffic. Christian Pulisic on the ball.
Between center backs. Behind the U.S. midfield to then turn and play some of those passes.
Clapping his hands, wanted the ball. Here he is now.
Well, that plays
him on the ball. Ream backing off. Cut back into the middle, and just a touch there, it looked like, from Walker. Zimmerman denies Harry Kane out for a corner.
Well, there's the incisive passing from. To keep England pinned back a little bit deeper.
Then instead, Saka deflected cross up in the air. Kane trying for the overhead. Ty and Robinson just kept that under control.
It makes me believe that Greg Berhalter wants that quick diagonal out to the opposite winger.
Weston McKinney, Dest will overlap him. McKinney crossing in for Haji Wright, and he couldn't turn that one on frame. First shot of the night for the U.S.
That's what they're looking for, though. Good breakout initially.
And he just loses it out there. Saka's pressure picked up by Trippier.
You're right. I just think defensively, they're rotating too slowly. And then when...
Back out for Serginho Dest, his cross into the middle. He tapped down on the field.
Well, it's interesting, John, because Greg Berhalter...
The highest player behind him, the number of tackles they had was 2. Tyler Adams had 6. He had second.
Mason Mount trying to do something, and Adams was only control that heavy first touch. Skips around Robinson.
You see that stat there? That's the stat I was referring to with Harry.
Dest to get it in. Back it comes instead for Weah. Weah's cross on the deck, and it's McKinney who missed it.
What a chance. 1 yards from his own goal. That's where you want him instead of 20 yards from your goal down the other.
Looks to go back to Yunus Musa. Dest making a big run. Musa deflected shot, and right at Jordan Pickford, his first save of the night.
Weston McKinney's starting to come to...
We've certainly been at. Tyler Adams talked about, these guys are... That's going to be a foul now. Is that going to be a yellow card? Because it looked like Musa had it. England, who thumped Iran 6-2 on Monday. Oh, how about Pulisic? Christian Pulisic now takes it off the top of the crossbar. No touch from Pickford. It's a goal kick. Pulisic inches away. They can short. Trippier looking for Maguire. And pretty good for the U.S. Draw would have been the best result. Wayne Hennessy got sent off. Has it now. Back in for Mount. Clips it up in the back post. Turner there. Find him. No. Saka knocks it in the middle, but it's picked up. Great first touch by Tim Weah.
Defense to attack. Getting up the field. Putting England back a little bit.
Haji Wright looking to turn. Still Wright cutting it. He was wrapping up Raheem Sterling there in the opinion of the referee. Pulisic way into the byline. His cross lifted in. Too far for Pulisic. Now Pulisic's in the middle. Serginho Dest deflected shot and will spin out wide for support numbers up here for the U.S. Dest crossing in. Pulisic's header flashing wide.
Well, there was a chance for Haji Wright
there of Mount. Shaw crossing in. Matt Turner just read the play well, couldn't take it away, gets nutmeg. Shaw into the box, the cross, and that was enough behind Bukayo Saka, and he couldn't turn it on frame. Once again, in for Sterling, trying to find the run of Mount. Turner the save. First save tonight from Matt Turner, and an important one in first half stoppage. Timeout for a corner.
The line for the
at Al Bayt Stadium. No score between the United States,
which has possessed the ball and forced the U.S. back.
Second half underway. Anthony Robinson trying to clip that one in. That was Rice to send it back out for you. Pulisic picking it up. Cares. Turner couldn't get enough. Blocked. McKinney picks it up. McKinney up over the bar into the stands. In for Sterling now, popping up on the right, cuts Adams back. Robinson's. There's Mount. Adams blocks it, gets back to it.
Robinson doing the right thing, though. He had gotten forward. The U.S. had possession, but when the ball turned...
McKinney quickly for Weah. McGuire went flying in. Big collision there with Shaw. No foul called. Tim.
That it rises to the level of red and worthy of a review. They're not going to go and review that for a yellow.
Stones has the big run from Trippier.
Substitutions. We have talked so much about how
Pulisic, how about that? Driving inside, Christian Pulisic! And did that take a deflection? Yes, it did. U.S. corner number 3 of the game. Robinson picks it up on the run. Stones trying to recover. Robinson's cross here in the air by Shaw. Adams picks it up. Pulisic, big touch. Kane, his pocket from behind. Way slow to react. And pulling into the space. Adams there. Takes the bump, gets the free kick for the U.S.
6-2 and made a lot of subs.
Right, can he get there? Who's at last?
Difficult here.
Pulisic drives it in. Pickford scrambling. Got a touch to it. Will do it again from the other side.
The field.
Bellingham on Ream, got it away for Kane. Adams was a... McKennie for Tim Way. Can he get it under control? Tim Ream, and he's just forced to play safe, and U.S. possession. It's the space for Shaw. Grealish outside. Shaw's cross for Kane. Kenny for cover. Grealish weaving through. McKenna behind. Takes the touch himself. Tackles through the ball. So Brendan Aronson will be coming. Grealish. Still Brendan Aronson waits to come on. Can Zimmerman find him? It's lofted up. Way of trying to flick it. Kane thinking about the shot. Is trying to bait in the defender. Ream. Loose touch from... Hadn't been called into England for a year. Turnaround for both teams from Monday's opener. Shaq Moore's first involved. Henderson, first time cross in. Turner tracking, goes up. Great catch. Way up, clipping it up. Tight corners, big play and intercept. Grealish.